1 2 1 2 1 2. Let's have a little fun. Let's go.
Cleanse the environment of Ratchet. First, we cleanse the environment of Ratchet with sage. Num num urenge ochoyo. Num num urenge ochoyo.
All these German shepherds.
It burns.
I know it burns.
Oh, it burns.
I know. I know.
Anyway, in this video, I'm trying to just do something real quick. We, pushing the content out. Six the Goddess got these messages for Black women. We all know it's sad what's going on with the division of the Kamala and the Black unity. It's weird as hell. We're going to do a little bit of that. We're going to do a little bit of Kendra G and maybe some TikTok. So let's just get right into it.
Always get as close to whiteness as she was allowed. Coming up back in the 80s and 90s, like Kamala did, or I should say 70s and 80s for her. Her trying to force herself into high, white society was not going to happen. She was too dark, too Indian for that. So the next place that she can go and be pedestalized is the Black community, okay? So she's playing it smart. I'm better off going to an HBCU. I'm better off pledging Black. If I try to pledge white, they're going to always treat me like the outcast. They're not going to accept me. It's going to go slower. Instead, what I'll do is I'll go over here to the Black community because as we see, we are desperate to claim anyone who remotely want to come to our cookout. We just go to, oh my God, I'm so happy you're Black. Kamala going to an HBCU ain't a flex. It's nothing to.
Well, it's a flex for Kamala. She did like all of these other tethers, outcasts, they all do. They come, ingratiate with the Blacks. Brothers and sisters let them in. They're one of. They turn their backs and gain and do all that from the backs. And we do it. We just wait for the next one. I mean, it's not really complicated. This woman she's telling her shit. But I just get so upset about the whole thing because Black people don't give a fuck. Like, this woman's telling Black women what it is. Umar, everybody's telling the truth. But the Black women seem to not give a fuck.
To be proud of is nothing to shout from the mountaintops. It's actually embarrassing. It's embarrassing that people like her know that when they cannot be accepted where they really want to be, we will. And like we're still doing right now. And she was able to get in with us, get her little education, and continue to climb on up until she ended up ultimately where she wants to be, which is where married to and at the table with all Caucasoid males. So when we stop bringing up her HBCU and anything, it don't give what y'all think it gives. It's not the flex y'all think it is. It's actually so embarrassing that when other people have standards.
But ma'am, you must understand, not you, but most Black women, if they could do what Kamala could do, they would do it. It's just that they not, they don't have the mix enough. You know what I'm saying? Key, what's good? They don't have the blended nature. They don't, they're not Indian. They don't have all that stuff. If a Black woman could get up there and do what Kamala did, she would. Her hair too nappy. But she's telling the truth, just that Black women don't give a fuck about nothing.
As to say, they not like us and keep them away. We're over here like, please say you're Black. I was cringing so hard at Keke Palmer and Kamala and how Keke was trying to force Kamala to be Black in her hair care routine. Matter of fact, hold on, let me just show y'all. All right, I found it. So this is the example of trying to force yourself to make fetch happen. Like, it's so embarrassing. And when people say it doesn't.
So, Six the Goddess says Keke Palmer's doing something embarrassing. For my brothers, I'm sure y'all don't watch this stuff. That's why I bring it to y'all. Y'all know I love all these boxes. So, in this scenario. It's the same thing with Umar and all the alpha men and some good, powerful, smart black women, right? They understand. But you're outnumbered. It's just like a black woman could be sitting there disrespecting a man. The women ain't gonna say shit.
Doesn't matter. How does it not matter? I don't. That is so insane. If someone cannot be straightforward and stand on business about their race, if someone is even able to switch between races, y'all don't think that matters? That's the basis of a lot of things. So now watch as Kiki is trying to force this woman to be black, child. This was so embarrassing. Watch this.
Because the other part about it is, okay, so you got all the black women over there. Some niggas want to roll with the black women. So if the black women were saying Kamala ain't shit, brothers would roll with that too. But, you know, the majority rules when it comes to the blacks. You'll just let anybody in. Morgan Freeman, what's good, Ken? Most women would do the same thing to be right. I mean, they're on a quest for power. It's just that their hair's too nappy. Walter Bates, what's good with you, pimpin'? Now, this woman is, I mean, what I like about all this stuff is that black people are trying their best to convince black women, yo, look, this woman's a fake. I thought you was real. It's really showing. This whole Kamala thing is showing up. They're turning on Umar, turning on Tariq, turning on each other. But then cooperating with LGBTQ, because that's what Kamala stands for, cooperating with, you know, every other race. Complete division. And you got to understand, yes, we're the older type of people, but the young people, they're like, you know, they with all this mixing stuff, you know, inclusion shit.
Come on now.
How many times a month do you get silk pressed? So, you know, I don't use a curling iron. It's too much heat. I use a round brush. Now, what kind of natural round brush? I mean, your hair.
She said, she kind of looked to the side. Now, for those of you who do not know, for those of us who got that Negro, okay? For those of us that got my name is Kunta, all right? For the people who don't know, baby, a little blow dryer and a round brush is not going to cut it. You going to have to put you a flat iron or something. Now, you can have that Kunta and you can try to round brush and blow dry your way. It'll probably stay like that for maybe 90 seconds. And the minute you turn your head too quick, it's gonna cut. Okay? So
what are we learning here? We learning that they got nigger hair and they hate it. She just told us why they hate it. Because it won't stay flowing for longer than 90 seconds and they want white, flowy hair. Kamala says, I don't do that. You niggas gotta do that. I just use a brush like the whiteys. And most black women, they use a brush like the whiteys because they got white hair on their head. Let's go.
That's why, probably for the fellas who may not know, that's why when Kamala was like, I just use a brush. That's why she was like, oh, now what kind of natural brush must that be is? Oh, your hair must be real fine. Ma'am. She can use the round brush and a blow dryer, like it's a blow dry bar type deal, because she has Asian hair, which is basically European hair. Still from the mountains, still from the Caucasus Mountains. Okay, I don't know if y'all ever seen those blow dry bars.
I mean, you can try anything for these blacks. They don't care, but they so pro-black. It's sad, man. It really is.
It takes a while, a boar bristle, or, you know, and it takes a lot of heat, but it's just too much heat to do that and do.
Girl, you have a show for this. You're like, how she has to do it? You want to let people go naked night with the silk press, honey. You giving it to us. Okay, so it's a round brush.
Baby, it's not a silk press. Okay, you know, this is making me feel embarrassed. And what this does is it lets them know.
Sister, black women will make anybody embarrassed. Don't you get it? They embarrass us all. And it's always a new fascinating way. We be like, damn, you did that. Oh, it's like that. Oh, we didn't know that. Like, it's just some bad, embarrassing shit. But the point of the video, as y'all know, is the great division that this shit is creating, where you get to see, you know, how these black women, I don't really blame the black men because they'll follow the women. You know what I mean? But you get because this is led by the black woman. So this is about deletions and siding with LGBTQ and all, just the stuff that I know most of us is just like, damn, we fucked up.
Year after year go and give us nothing. They still won't even make it illegal to unalive us. And the more that we sit there, oh, you black, oh girl, what kind of flat iron you use? Please, like, have some type of dignity with yourself. You know, this scarcity mentality of, oh, well, we have to pick one of those. No, you don't. See, what happens when you tell people, if someone say, hey, you want to get shot or you want to get stabbed? And then you go and tell everyone, y'all, let's just pick getting shot. It's quicker and less painful. Or the answer could be, fuck you. Neither one of them are going to fight to the death. Okay, it doesn't have.
I keep showing this to y'all. Umar and all the strong black people, they are trying. The woman is not saying a lie. She's trying to make sense to the black woman. This shit is led by the black woman, man. She's trying to show you, yo, the bitch hair ain't nigga hair. All this stuff. She's trying her best. It's true. These black women could give a fuck.
We have to pick one or the other. The third option is kiss our ass completely until there's something in it for us as well. And this is with anything in life. If you continue to allow people to give you two things to choose from, you will continue to just have things. There's a third option, which is cute. Campaigning is nothing but marketing. Just like in marketing, for every click, every impression, every sale, someone gets a cut. It is the same way with voting. People say, why would they be pressuring us to show up if it doesn't matter? Because it's marketing. And every single one of y'all, they get to show up like a dummy and cast your vote on that ballot is money in your pocket. It's simply marketing that you came to. Okay? Now, that is my piece on the voting. I am all for voting for your local sheriff. I'm all for voting.
All right, so that was that part, but it gets a little bit worse. Y'all know I wouldn't just give y'all that. It gets a little bit worse down here at 30, right? Let's get to Morgan Freeman, man. As flawed and disgusting and dysfunctional the gladiator black woman is, when on top of their game, pound for pound, in my opinion, is the hardest to replace. Despite the fuckery, they are irresistible at times. Very true. Like I said, if you had damn near 65% of black women that was truly on board with black men and black people and just stood for that, we would have at least 15 million more babies, because they done deleted 30 since the 80s, 30 million. So I think that's what a lot of people are missing. They know they the shit. They're using it against us. We like, what the fuck you doing that for? I mean, the WNBA bitches are the worst bitches on planet Earth. They learn how to play ball by playing with boys. They all say it. They never got an entourage of boys. They never do nothing for the boys. They never got boys, just nothing boys. And what makes it worse, they won't even reproduce and make another one of them to play for the WNBA. I mean, just a complete selfish bitch. I mean, you can't make this shit up. That's who's voting for Kamala, B. And promoting that shit to other little girls. Yo, get your run on the NBA. Never make another fucking baby while the whites and everybody else make babies, so we don't have no more black people in the NBA because we all fucking lesbian. Unfucking believable. Now, if that ain't selfish, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, let's go, man. These black women, they fuck everything up. I'm sorry.
Change it out. Give me 1 second. My bad, y'all. So apparently the white women of America had a white woman Zoom call where it was so many white women on the line at once that, you know, it crashed the Zoom. Okay. And so all the white women got on there to get together to form.
Now, look at it. This woman she look like Umar. She looks like all of the black men. She is like, yo, these black women are fucking embarrassing. Now watch this shit.
The Avengers and Thanos to try to save America because it's their time to shine. And y'all, someone please come look at this. This is when I knew. I said, oh God, today. I said, this is bigger than them running out to get all them Stanley Cups. All right, let me rewind this. Make sure we start from the beginning, y'all. Brace yourselves. Did for white women or for
I'm not sure if this message is intended for white women or for Black women or for all women, or I'm just talking out loud, but bear with me. If you are one of the 95% of Black women who voted for Joe Biden, and you have collectively, for most of your lives, been brave activists to help move this country forward, and you're waking up this morning to hear that there was over 100,000 women, I was one of them, that answered the call last night and got on Zoom and talked about a plan and how we can mobilize. If you're waking up this morning and the first thought,
First of all, her saying, oh, for the 95% of Black women that voted for Biden and you've been doing years of activism, what kind of activism are you talking about, Karen?
Ma'am, everybody knows they took the white lead and used it against their own men. The white woman fights for feminism against men.
You referring to us constantly having to sacrifice our womanhood and humanity to have your men take our bodies and have you all take our children from our bosom to nurse and nurture yours instead? What is this years of service of activism that you're referring to, Karen? Can you, I know you're not talking about our womanhood being ripped from our bosom. I know you're not now talking about activism. I know you're not talking about your supremacy systems getting our men systematically dead or in jail and our survival tactics to somehow make it and have our race continue with your people constantly trying to hate on us and unalive us. Karen, the very fact that you think that Black women's trauma responses to abuses set forth by your people and you label it as activism, right there is why I stay as far away from y'all, because y'all talk too much and you don't even know what you're talking about. Honey, it's not activism. It's called fighting for our life. Okay, let's continue though. Thought is, it's about damn time. We deserve that. We absolutely deserve that. Because one thing I learned last night, and it was particularly probably Glennon Doyle, this gal is spreading some truth. And what she said is, yes, we know that 55% of white women voted for Donald Trump. They did. And there might not be much we can do to sway them at this point. But the bigger point, the more important point, is that there's 45% of us that haven't done enough to help women of color. There's 45% of us that are waking up this morning thinking, well, shit, I can go knock doors, I can register voters, I can donate. What we have traditionally done as white women, and it was said loud and clear last night, our lack of action has forced Black women to carry every bit of the load. I liken it to a football game, right? When the ball is slowly moving down, it's some running back who's just getting crushed and crushed and crushed and tackled, and he's going 2 yards at a time, 2 yards at a time, 2 yards at a time. And then the ball
Hold on. Y'all need to understand what this bitch is saying. Yeah, this bitch is saying how the Black woman has been the German Shepherd or the running back for the white woman for all these years. Listen to this shit.
And crushed and tackled, and he's going 2 yards, slowly moving down. It's some running back who's just getting crushed and crushed and crushed and tackled, and he's going 2 yards at a time, 2 yards at a time, 2 yards at a time. And then when the ball's on the 3-yard line, the white women come in and we're like, we got it. We show up and vote. And we're like, look at us, look what we did. We elected Joe Biden.
You mean like you're doing right now? You mean like you're doing today, as we speak, like you've always done, which is stepping on our backs as white women, like, woo, 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 thanks for y'all sacrifice. Now here I am. Y'all, it's not safe. Okay, we got a bunch of white women out being self-righteous, thinking that they're about to undo the years of torture that they have bestowed upon us as Black women by going to vote for a woman of color, y'all. Be careful. The white women are out for their trophies. They're out for their sticker. They're out for their cookie. So this woman sits here and says, you know, white women have often just sat back with lack of action. No, y'all have not. For every time they was gearing up a plane to come bomb us and destroy what we were doing, y'all was there repairing the uniforms. Okay, y'all, what do you mean? So now you convince yourself that we've just sat back and watched all this happen. And now we're going to stand up and fight for women of color. And we're going to get out there and vote. There has never history, time in history, where white women and black women have worked together, gotten along, white women have always been our number one enemy and our number one ally. We have never in history been shoulder to shoulder with white women, equal, progressing.
Well, why the fuck do you wear your hair like them? And I'm not saying you. The thing is, you know you're outnumbered. Okay? You're trying to rally the black women. They have completely left the barn. They're gone. They're gone. Okay? They want to wear their hair like them. They want to be shoulder to shoulder. They believe they are equal. Until the white woman comes out and talks this shit.
Not once. You know why? Because bitches ain't shit regardless of race. Let's just start there. Bitches already ain't shit. But then when you introduce the element between the Caucasoid Neanderthal female and the original black woman, this is why it is impossible for white women and black women to ever truly work shoulder to shoulder equally to progress forward, because we're not equal to begin with. Okay? White women are, it's always a continuous game of catch up. They always have to participate in keeping.
Especially if you wear your natural hair. And that's the only thing that I give black women credit for. If you wear your natural hair, white bitches will be pointing laughing at your fucking ass every day. And I don't want that for you.
A foot on our neck to keep up with us. That's why they've always ripped ours from us to give us theirs, because they know everything we touch turns to gold. You understand that, right? So the fact that they're now formulating this, triumphant music in the background, if it's a movie, like, it is our time to get up and band together and help these women of color. How self-righteous of you, Karen. Tell us more, Karen, about how this minuscule act somehow makes you feel as though you're making a difference for a woman of color. Oh, because we all know it couldn't be a sister. We all know it had to be somebody racially ambiguous, because we already know how y'all energy is when it's an actual sister. One that just looks completely black. Oh, we know how y'all go to shaking your boots there. So now we have to hear about how now this is y'all time to come together like superheroes. And it's time for us to go ahead and contribute something to women of color now. Come on, y'all. Let's band together. We can do it. Please spare us.
And we missed the entire part. We were supposed to be working our asses off to get the ball down the field. And I think last night that may have ended. Loud and clear. We've heard the message. We're answering the call. We are ready. We're fired up. The women who presented on that call last night, I could not.
This woman say, I think that after last night, we ended all of that. Hey, it's me, a white woman. I decided that you women of color have dealt with too much for too long. So, you're welcome, by the way, but all of us white women got on a Zoom call and decided it's our turn to help y'all now. And we also have decided that as of last night, we fixed it. Okay, we have turned it all around as of 24 hours ago.
Black women are running with it. And see this woman, she knows, but she's just so upset that black women are so stupid. Like, they would go side with this white bitch than a black man. This ain't about no sister shit. The turn is on Umar. The turn is on the black man. You want to be pro-black, which is fine, but you're outnumbered. Bernie, what's good? 6, all we want to, does your box work? Her box works, man. Her box is fine. I mean, you damn sure can't be 100% sure, but I believe she does. She carries herself with the pride of a woman who box works.
You're welcome. Yeah, I love it. Bitch, go to hell, suck a dick. And kiss my ass. Let's get that. I'm gonna let her finish.
I'm gonna let her finish. Any time in my lifetime that I would be on a Zoom call with fucking Pink. Like, I'm looking at the screen and I'm this much different than my work calls because I'm seeing Pink and Connie Britton and Alyssa Sluck and Shannon Watts is one of my heroes. Like, I'm on this call and I'm thinking, wow, if we'd have picked this up, if we'd have listened to black women 2 decades ago, imagine how much further we would be. So
listen to black women do what? That's the question I would have. What was black women doing? But like I say, they listen to these white bitches, man.
It's time.
If we'd have only listened to Black women 2 decades ago. So, the reality is this. You're now sitting here acting as though you acknowledging Black women somehow like that's what we needed. Like you endorsing us. Like the mere fact that you think that your sudden acknowledgement or recognition of us somehow now validates what we've been saying. The fact that you even think that we need your whiteness to come co-sign what we're saying before society will take it seriously is part of the problem. Okay, because it's so easy for you to sit up here and talking all this, yet in the real world, when white women specifically see Black women even being treated differently or being treated rude by men, we were just talking about, for example, Kendall from Love Island. It's a dating show here in the US, and we're talking about how he had like 10 white girls in his section. 2 Black girls got up there, and he stopped what he was doing, ran and kicked out the white girls, kicked out the Black girls. Do you think any white girls turned to him and said, no, why are you kicking them out? They can come in here and have fun too. They don't do that. When we're at work and Black women are made to be the workhorse and the scapegoat, when you're given positions you know should have went to that sister, I've never seen a white girl say, no, I don't want it. Give it to her instead. When white women are able to win with a man because of their whiteness against a Black girl, and they see men treat Black women like crap because of what they look like, I've never seen a white girl say, no, I don't want these benefits. No, we are leaving a section. We don't want these drinks because how you treat a Black girl, you don't do that. But then you decide on your own how you plan on paying your own penance. And now you've got your white ass up here and decided that because we got on a Zoom call with Pink and we're going to help women of color, I'm pretty sure that after last night, it's not like that anymore. Had we only listened to you Black girls 20 years ago, it would have been so much farther now because y'all been knew how to survive and fight for your life, and we didn't. And have the nerve to make a TikTok about it thinking you ate like, da, 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 da. It's the white savior complex for me, the nerve. Go cast your funky vote and go home. Why does this now have to turn into a putting on your...
Yeah. We tried to tell them you could never be number one, but they like, well, we over you. I'm like, damn, sis, I'm supposed to be your brother. But anyway, can't be up here doing all this talking and then we find out you got that TKO. Yo, it's like I told y'all, when you start understanding these bitches in real life, you like, damn, I don't have no respect for you. I don't even know if you got a healthy ass pussy. Like, I know you can talk. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. And like they said, mad that the white girls get the resources. It's
your
real.
Wonder Woman saving women of color. See how this is going too far? Karen, I swear to God, you don't go vote and go home and fuck up, go back to your green bean casserole and your salt and pepper seasoned chicken. I know something, sweet. I know something. Let's not make, we are making this way more than what it is. Now you got batteries in people's backs. Now Karen thinks she's super Karen. And before you know it, we're going to have to hear about this later. Oh, y'all, if y'all.
Right. You're going to have to hear about it later. We always tell you niggas, you keep letting these Europeans and whites and all that stuff in your circle. When they do something to disrespect you or turn on your ass, oh, come on, man. Hold on, man.
Stepped up and did something for women of color now. If y'all don't think and throw it in our face every chance they get, you let a white hoe think she saved you if you want to. Oh, because she can't wait to revoke that. Don't take nothing from them. Girl, go to hell. We don't care about this. Our issues was valid 20 years ago when they said they was, because we said it. It was valid between all sisters living the same experience. We live it every day. It was valid then. It ain't valid now because you said something. Fuck is you. Oh my God, the supremacy issue. Oh my God, the racism. My God, today.
It's time. It's time for us to do our part. We are 45% of the white woman voting bloc. We might get lucky if we can pull a few of them over, but in case we can't, that shouldn't deter us from joining women of color to do what's right for our country. So that's what I took away. To all the Black women who have, for basically 40 years, said, I guess we'll have to fucking do this alone. You no longer have to do it alone. I'm not sure if this message.
For all the Black women, well, first of all, 40 years. We need 40 years. I don't know where you got 40 years from, baby.
Yo, it's real, son. You know, that man's right. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's these gladiators don't play. When they call, you jump, nigga. You hear me? You know, for pay only.
In 40 years, $40? Do you mean 400 years? Oh, y'all thought y'all had to live on, but you don't anymore because I'm here. And see, this is what white women do every single time to get us to really save them. But now they're just getting more clever to where not only do they want us to save them, but they want people to think that they did it now. Before they just let us save them and fight their battles for them. But now they're getting the audacity.
Ma'am, who are you talking to? These black women don't give a fuck. There's no togetherness a part of this whole thing that we're speaking on.
So where not only do they want us to save them, but now they want the credit for it. Now they want to go like they saved us, which makes it even worse. Because you know what this really come down to? What this really come down to is they want to be able to delete their babies. They did the same thing with feminism. Oh, the big bad wolf. Oh, the man is so oppressive. Y'all, we don't want to sit here and just be married and have kids and take care of them. I'm a woman. I can be strong too. They sat there and they told us that, baby, our fathers wasn't even there. How did we end up having to fight against men that wasn't even in the home with us? Okay, you have 10 black women, maybe 2 of them had their daddy in the home, baby. How did we somehow end up fighting you? We didn't have no daddy in our home oppressing us. They just left. That was y'all daddies that stayed and tortured the whole family. Our fathers were at least respectful enough to leave us and not stay and torture us. So even from back then, you had convinced us that the man was the big bad wolf. And we fought.
So you were convinced. I mean, I know she's speaking for all of the gladiators, and it, like, the story is fine. It's just that Kamala is making all of this division and separation to where even the black women are saying, look, what is your problem? You guys have become so ridiculous that you just vote for anything. Meaning that we don't want shit. That's fine. Pablo Fresh Gabar. This is another sister queen goddess. Yes, single mother. Right. I mean, what else do we have? Anytime I speak on these bitches from the internet, I sit there and say, okay, you're a single mother, you this, you that. Ma'am, is there any man that you respect? It's just like the rap game to me, you know, with Megan and all these bitches. Is there any rapper man that you would give a deal and put on? Will Six to God is there any man that she would promote? Is there any good man in this whole wide world that Yanni or any man could reference people, or she want to put him on so he could make some money through her channel? Is there any man that the WNBA bitches say, yo, that nigga right there, I'm going to give him a street league or an N1 tour? Is there any man that they prop up? It's pathetic, man. It's pathetic.
Battles then. We was like, yeah. The man, the big bad wolf, yeah. Let's go ahead and start fighting for feminism and fighting. And you know what they did? Then they gave us the hard job. They kept all the easy jobs, and they kept getting married and staying at home and had us do all their work for their network. Okay? So now they're doing the same thing again. They're like, okay, we need to be able to delete our babies because nobody cheat and no one is the biggest hoe as white women. We all know this. So now the white men are like, we cannot vote for Trump because he represents keeping the pure white race, having white babies, no abortions, the Republican whole mindset. So they like, baby, I don't care about none of that, baby. We need to delete these babies. Okay? Once they went to passing laws that you can't delete the baby on this and that, that's what's making them say, oh no, honey, we need a woman president. Oh no, baby, we can't have that. So now you're like, but we're so racist that half of these white women out here, they're going to still vote for Trump because they on that have white babies, keep the white race pure too, and keep them going. So now, y'all, we're going to really need these women of color to come on over and vote because we only 45%. We need another 10, 15% to really win this. Oh, I know what we can do. Now we need to go ahead. Let's make it seem like we're helping the women of color when the truth is we really need them because the liberal white women need them to go still delete them babies. And black women are falling for it once again. And now they're going to have you march down there to vote for a woman. See, Trump is already in the process.
No. Black women want to delete. This ain't got nothing to do. The black women, they want the right to delete just as much. Okay? They want to be able to, do that filthy stuff. We're not going to get away from that. We know the question is the box fire or not, in your opinion? Right. Pablo Frescobar. The question is, this question is for Pablo Frescobar. Do you think Six the Goddess box is fire or trash? Let's get that going. Yeah, I know you niggas like to hear bitches talk and all that, but there is a running thing. Do you think Six the Goddess box is fire or trash? I don't have the clips on this particular stream, but I do have exclusive clips of Six the Goddess where you could have got a better insight, but we'll just go off this. You should know off just looking at the woman. You know, you look at her and you look at the white girl. Is Six the Goddess box fire or trash? You know, somebody fucking that white bitch. I remember this woman had a situation with Kevin Samuels. Is her box fire or trash? I saw a good brother yesterday breaking down Ricky Smiley. His lies, yo, that shit was funny, man. I like Ricky Smiley. That man is sick. Like I said, some of the black men just follow. They follow the women. And I don't knock them for that. They trying to be together. They don't care. They like, the woman can just lead them niggas. And that's fine. They don't care. They'll pay for it. They'll do all. It's just an alpha male. Ricky Smiley's an alpha male. Pays for bitches to tell him what to do. Pays for bitches to cancel him. Pays for bitches to try to end him. Pays for bitches to dictate the way he speaks. You know? This dude, Pablo Frescobar, is this woman's box fire or what? I'm going with not impressive because she's doing too much. That's a horrible examination, but I respect your critique. The box wasn't good enough to keep her child's father. Let's go, Pablo. I like it. I like that. I like a man that speaks up. I like that. If the box was fire, she'll be somewhere in a suite or on a beach. That is one of my things. You know what I mean? Like, if you really got firebox, why wouldn't you use it to your advantage? Why wouldn't you let a man take you here and take you there? Why? Because you got to give him box all day? Like, what is the problem? Your box ain't that good. That is one of my things. But a lot of bitches, they be like, oh, nigga want to have sex with me all the time, slapping me on my ass all the time. Like, ma'am, you got fire or not? How's this a problem? You have fire or what? So what do? They believe that they have fire. Then we got to start questioning the health of your box, because a healthy bitch want to fuck. So what's going on? How do you SBE during the bite? Yo, it's real. It's real. I respect it. That man ain't playing. If that bitch had firebox, she would be doing something. I respect that. If her box was fire, she's not on YouTube. She's at the front row at an NBA game. Yo, that's very valid. Now, I know bitches don't want to. It's just the weirdest shit. It's so weird. You want Jay-Z and Beyonce. So we don't know who the fuck make more money. So let's start right there. Jay-Z, Beyonce, you don't know who makes more money, but you want a man like that, I guess. I don't know, man. Because I try to put it that Jay-Z, Beyonce is the best case that I could make, because this bitch is on tour, running around, doing her thing, you know. And it would make me say, well, when do she got time to fuck? You know what I mean? But they making babies or whatever the case is. And the black woman believes that she can be like that. It's the weirdest shit. But she ain't on tour. She at the fucking house every day. It's the weirdest shit, man. It's weird. No box can make me put up with that. Yes, Queen Goddess BS. Can't put a price on a peace of mind. Well, Pablo Frescobar, hold on, brother. Hold on. Pablo Frescobar, can she pay you to put up with the Yes Queen Goddess BS? This is the question I have for you. Yes, you might not pay for it, but can she pay you to put up with it? That's the question I have. But she look good though. Most bitches look good. I just showed you Tiffany Haddish. After this stream, I did this stream to break up from grossing you niggas out because you seem to like to hear the real stories of a gross box. I have one. This bitch supposed to be popular and everything. I just wanted to break the video up. But I'm coming back with that gross shit after this. You niggas think it's a game. 20 years plus of giving out box and still no ring, says nada. Damn. I mean, the woman wants to do her YouTube and stuff, and she want to fuck whenever she want to fuck. She don't want to have to deal with a man. What do they think that means? That means that I get to go fuck everybody while you do what you got to do. They got it all fucked up. It's all fucked up. The only way we'll know for sure is she shows us a tour of her bathroom and medicine. Come on, you guys are rough, man.
Of whiteness. He is whiteness. He don't need to kiss that dick to get closer to whiteness. He is the whiteness. Even more dangerous is someone like Camel, who is fighting every day of her life for a seat at the whiteness, for a place into the whiteness. Someone like that, they will sell all y'all up the river to do so. You better believe it. And so you know what's going to happen when they send a campaign for y'all to come vote for Camel because they need the help. And then when they have your son get pulled over for a drug charge and try to give him 20 years, try to give him life, their white women will not be there in that courtroom with you and your child. I'm telling you that right now.
She's trying to make sense to the black woman, but the black woman don't give a fuck. That's all. That's the point of that's my point. That's my point. Now, I consider her different from Umar. I believe Umar and Tariq and them niggas, they are literally just talking for nothing. They're talking to men. Like, the bitch has been checked out. This woman has woman in her, on her page or whatever. So, you know what this is. They like, yes, queen, but them bitches going to vote for Kamala. It's just so fake, it don't make sense. I feel bad for her, but she's putting her testimony out there. And she's like, well, hey, I'm trying to say something to you black bitches, but they don't give a fuck. I think that's the best part. Hey, we got to see the bathroom. She probably got vaginal creams. Yes, that is a great point. I don't put that on 6, though, but I do want niggas to pay attention because we're starting to understand all these different ailments of the box. There are a lot of vaginal creams that you guys don't pay attention to and stuff like that. They got to keep the yeast down and fungus and all wild shit. I don't want to gross you out. We're going to gross out next video, but it's true. Her pussy's working. It's functional. She just got vaginal creams and stuff like that. And like I keep saying, like that shit got to get on your skin. Even your ball sack if you wrap up. I mean, it's rough. And they keep thinking that they somebody special. Yes, to all the niggas that don't know. Now that we're bringing awareness as black women, and I'm showing you niggas over and over, no, this is hereditary. They box just fades out. They box just fades out in the dust.
Okay? When Camel turns her back completely on the black community as she has these last 4 years, we ain't seen or heard from her. White women will not be there lobbying for you to get you what you need. They will not. They will once again have you get up, raise up, vote against yourself, make a vote with nothing in it for you. They will then reap the benefit and will once again hit us with the, damn, that's crazy. That'll be all that they have for us at the end. That's why I encourage y'all, let them have the choose the bear. Let them have the decentering men. Honey, we need to be repairing our relationship with our men. We don't need to be decentering men and we don't need to be doing all that. We need to be working on coming together. Now I saw.
Now, that is one of the things that make me say her pussy works. Because you can't even have a thought of getting with men without your pussy not working. That's just, matter of fact, let's go to, I wanted to do Tanya TKO separate, but matter of fact, I'll keep it separate. Tanya TKO's not thinking about men. Her pussy ain't working. Six the Goddess is like, nah, we need men back. My pussy work.
Saw this. Now, like I told y'all, I'm from Florida.
I can still play.
A real deal Florida girl. There is a city in Florida called the Villages. This is the other time where I was like, ooh, Trump, or you might do it. Now, this is the other side of, in my opinion, where Trump went wrong. Though white people do want their white supremacist systems to stay afloat, yes, they do. But be though that it may, yet and still, the number one thing that white people hate is for one of them to have privilege or power that they don't have. Nothing pisses white people off more than, hey,
you got where I'm coming from.
Ever having to see any of you ever again. That's what the Villages is. And they literally drove out into the forest in the middle of nowhere and created this town. The Villages has everything. You never need to leave there. They have their own hospitals, grocery stores, whatever it is, they need it. Everyone drives around.
So it's a little town out in Florida up in the woods that some people made, and they was pro-Trump, and now they turning for Kamala. And she's like, yo, Kamala might win. Everybody say Kamala might win. This is a numbers game. All right? On the black hand side, we're like, yo, people don't want to vote for Kamala. The black woman is like, yes, we are. The black woman like, come vote for Kamala. And brothers are like, yo, will we gain any points with y'all? Will we get some brownie points? They like, no. So niggas like, damn, I ain't gonna do that. They like, we ain't need you anyway. So that's where we at. Let's do this quick thing here.
I'm looking for somebody who is loyal. That's my biggest thing. Loyalty means everything to me. I feel like everything else can kind of fall in place once you have that loyalty factor. I don't like.
So you go from Six the Goddess to a bitch like this, right? She's voting for Kamala. So who is Six talking to?
Man, that's like y'all up in the street because I don't hang out.
Look at this bitch forehead, son. Bitch got no hair on her head. No disrespect. But I'm just saying, like, they gotta do all this wild shit because if they wore their regular hair, white women would clown the fuck out of them.
Out in the street, I'm kind of boring. I go to work, I go home. That's really what I do. If I go out, I'm usually, with my partner. So,
okay. What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers is having a lot of kids, a lot of different women. That's the biggest deal breaker.
To you?
4 or 5 kids, and you got 4 or 5 baby mamas. You were never in real relationships with them. You just kind of out there just laying seeds everywhere.
Okay, fair enough. So could he have 4 kids by the same woman?
If there was history, he had, something with her, he was trying to build with her, it didn't work out, then yeah, sure.
Okay. What about looks? Did he look a certain way?
I do like tall people, but I'm only 5 foot, so tall is like, you don't have to be like 6'5" for me, tall is, you can be 5'6", 5'7" and over.
Okay, fair enough. Shout out to 5'6" men, 5'6" men, 5'7" men. You got one right here.
Only because I'm a midget.
Yeah, 5'8" is short. Should he make a certain amount of money?
As long as you have the basics, you have a roof over your head, you driving your car, you going to work. I don't really,
Copy in a minute. Okay, so let's do it again for Cam. Let's get us 5 feet.
Woo! Okay, I got on the road, but let's see.
Bitch got on a fatigue robe, son. I mean, where is the sex appeal in these bitches? They believe that they got a pussy. If you don't know the health of her pussy, she got the one up on you. All right? But the bitch is wearing a camouflage robe. Where is the sex appeal? God damn.
Okay.
See my
You gotta see your full body.
You can't see my full body.
You can't see your leg.
Unbelievable.
Here, I'm gonna put it somewhere low.
Niggas gotta hit that. I mean, it's okay to hit it, but I'm just saying, like, there's no sex appeal. That's all I'm saying. She could put something else on though, but how much would niggas hit this for the hour?
I'm in the bathroom trying to do a Kendra jam. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay, we got you, girl. You're knocking the plants off the wall with that ass.
Kendra, don't do me like that, because you know what I'm doing.
It did. Knock the plants off the wall, child. You had the plants off the wall. Turned around, the plants fell off the wall. I mean, okay.
Look, that's why I don't post a lot of full body pictures on Facebook, because that's how they be, you know, they be coming because they see butt. They be like, oh, so I be right here. Nope, it let it be a surprise.
All right. When was
There you go, fellas. She got that butt. You know what I mean? That's all that matters. She got ass, though. Y'all know the rules.
your last relationship, honey?
My last relationship was it ended completely maybe like 3 months ago.
Okay. You don't have to answer if I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Within that relationship.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
3 flaws I have to work on. I'm gonna go off of what my ex said. He said, I need to work on listening because I like to talk and it's not intentional. I just be trying to get my point across and then I shut up, but I don't always listen.
Now, what do I got to say about that? I would, what I normally say is, why you ain't talking about sex? I mean, you so bossed up and you got everything else going on. Why do I need to hear about anything else?
Like they want me to. So I definitely need to work on listening. It's like I hear you, but I tend to cut people off sometimes. So I'm working on that. The other thing would be being too closed off. I am kind of guarded sometimes. Like I don't treat people differently, but I do kind of guard my heart. I got to see what's going on first before.
This is what I'm saying. Guard the heart of what? You're talking about sex. You're talking about closing off your sex. So you're not talking about sex and you're closing off sex. This is what these bitches are dealing with. We're not trying to act like it's more than that. We're not doing that.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be secure around I'm stepping on. So that's a big thing. Another thing is,
on October 19th, 2023,
Sorry about
Wells
that,
Fargo
man.
warned its clients that all checking accounts are likely to be replaced.
I can be spoiled sometimes, like I can be whiny sometimes.
So these are all the things your ex told you.
I mean, that's true, they valid. And I can't even argue with it. I recognize it, and it's not the first time somebody told me that.
Listen, I love that you were able to answer your flaws and, and I wonder if that should be the caveat to the 3 flaws question. What did your last relationship, what did the last guy or girl tell you?
That's what the fuck I've been saying the whole time. 3 flaws in regard to a man or a relationship, not 3 flaws of, oh, I'm too nice to people. Excuse me. Oh, I'm too nice to people. Oh, no, 3 flaws in regard to a man. Kendra don't know what the fuck she doing. She just had an epiphany. How unfortunate.
You need to work on to become a better partner.
Yeah.
Getting a new idea. Okay.
Either way, I'm honest now. You can't look at somebody else and talk about somebody else without recognizing, things that you need to work on yourself. That's gotta be real with yourself.
Absolutely. Do you want to get married again?
I'm not completely sold on it, but I'm not completely closed on it.
I just want to have eggplant that I could do without whenever I feel like it. I'm ready to. It's sad what's going on, man. Because the other question I have is, because I believe she got 4 kids. My question is, are you drawing child support? That's my question, man. Because when you start drawing child support, she's looking to be single forever.
If it's right, then sure, I'll be open to it.
Let me ask you this. Why did you get a divorce?
I got a divorce. Honestly, it was my fault. I'm not even gonna hold you up. It's my fault. And I took accountability for it. God whooped my ass. Karma whooped my ass for it for a couple years. And I ate it.
You want to share what you did?
I mean, I just, he was a good man. Anybody who's ever met that man will tell you he's a good man. He come home, he go to work, he come home, he was good. There was things that I wanted, and I tried to communicate those things to him over and over again, almost a year. And I just felt like he wasn't trying to meet those expectations, and I left him. And I say that I was wrong, not because of me leaving him, but the way that I left him was very hurtful to him.
Hold on. So it was some things that you wanted. So he was a good man that came home every day. Everybody that met him said he's a good man. And you such of a lying bitch that you don't want to say the things that you wanted. That ain't cool. That's what I say. Man, yo, listen. I hear somebody talking like that to me, I immediately shut up. Like, why are you saying that it was some things if you're not going to say what the things were? You know, because they're stupid. That's why.
So I had to apologize with him hating me, you know, to get that back because I had a life with him. I had kids with him. You know what I'm saying? I did him both. So I took accountability for that. But it was my fault.
I think everybody, we don't hear it often. So whenever we see someone willing to take accountability on both.
You cannot take accountability unless you know if the bitch is drawing child support. That's ongoing. That ain't no accountability. Nah, this is crazy, yo. This is crazy. No question. Now, this is game. If any woman calls you a good man, you're fucking up. Even your mama. That's game. I wish y'all niggas could understand how much game that is. Because I ain't going to lie. All I do is get called the asshole. And I'm a good man. You know, y'all hear me. I care about people. I pedestalize people. I beta down. I do everything. And I'm still called an asshole. For real. It's crazy. So if you're called a good man, you must be fucking up. Because you're paying. Dang. That's game right there. Yo, Bernie hit us with the CashApp, man. One love to Bernie. Show sponsored by Bernie, man. Somebody else sponsored the show like Bernie, B. Bernie sponsored the show. Let's get it. Boy, that is game.
And men and women, it's refreshing. So, you know, I think that's amazing that you are woman enough to admit that you did some things that ended your marriage and you've learned better for it.
For sure.
Okay, fair enough. Lord, did I ask you why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I am very loyal, sometimes to a fault. If we are together, there is no mountain that I won't move to make it work, to do things for the relationship, do things for you. I'm a kind of old-fashioned. I'm a cook your meal, run your bath water, bring you your plate, you know, type of woman. I'm very, very loyal, very present, very attentive. I'm honest as they come, sometimes too honest. You know, I'm not a cheater. I don't believe in cheating. So
I want to ask you that because that's the assumption that people are making when you said that your marriage ended because of your fault. People are assuming that you cheated. Well, if you want to confirm,
cheating is not the only reason that relationships don't work.
No,
and that's not
true. This is true. But, and I guess you don't have to answer because it's kind of invasive. But the question is, did you cheat?
To be clear, I did not cheat. Okay. I didn't step out of my marriage. No, I did not.
Okay. Fair enough. Thank you for clearing that up. But now, continue what you were going to say. What else? Cheating's not the only reason a relationship ends?
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of reasons a relationship ends. I know people put a lot of, you know, spotlight on cheating. And, you know, cheating is a deal breaker for a lot of people. But that wasn't. So I'm not.
Okay. Well, listen, everyone loves your transparency. Everyone loves your honesty. And everyone loves that you are a woman who's willing to take accountability. So let's get into it. Are you on the Kendra G singles dating app?
I don't see where the bitch was honest about anything. Like, all jokes aside, I don't see where she was honest about anything. But like I say, they play in the gray. Can you stay? That's all I try to teach you niggas. Can you stay in the gray area of bullshit, delusion, and whatever that shit we had? Disagreeable. Type that shit in again, man. Can you stay in the tipper lane? It's all bullshit. Can you stay there as a man? It's a tough world to be in, man. Fucking bitches are crazy. You know? What's good about me? You supposed to be like, yo, I put it down in the bedroom. Like, I wanna wash somebody's back. I wanna lotion your ankles and all the fly stuff. Like, nobody give a fuck about all this other shit. What about you as a girl? That's funny. So they say, so a girl is washing your back? Yes. What the fuck? What fuck you think a girl is? All right, I got a little bit. We did an hour. I would have did a little TikTok. I want to come back with this gross scenario. I got this woman who's she's a big boss. From what I see, she got a nice house. She got all this stuff. But I want to show y'all how a woman with all this stuff is, just like Tiffany, when she got these box problems, man. It's a nasty video. We're going to get right into it. I'm going to find that. I mean, we could do it now. You know what I mean? We could do it. I don't have it. I would have to, I know exactly where to go. This woman, she has it all. From what I saw, she was like interviewed and also, I mean, this woman is like, she's all that, but she got a major problem with her pussy. And I'm just trying to let y'all know that's what's out there. Not none of this other shit. You niggas out there eating box. You are crazy. It's just that the human body can take on bacteria and germs and shit and host that shit, so you think you good. That's what this is about. Maybe you're right, homie. I mean, Brother Bernie sent the CashApp is very, very heartwarming because his heart won't be warm once I bring on this next one. I mean, Tiffany got the nasty one because she got the mad blood clots coming out of her box, but this woman, I just love to see when women be like, I don't feel like a woman, right, bitch? Right. I know what it really is. Yo, Bernie, let's get it. Oh, God, Bernie. This nigga here. Bernie done jumped out the window, y'all. Bernie done jumped out the window, as he often does. One thing about Bernie, I must say, you are a real one, man. You have told me some things, brother. You are very real. Pray for this nigga, man. This man, hopefully we could get him to stop. God damn. Like I said, I ate some foul boxes. Do you know what that must sound like? Do you know what that sounds like? Damn. We fucked up out here. No, you over it. Hopefully you got over it. Because the shit, I mean, this gross shit that I'm presenting to you niggas, these bitches know they should not be having their box say, like, you got to be like 20-something. Fresh. You have to be able to learn how to clean that musk out your stinking ass box. Oh, God. You must know how to get that musk out. You understand? Damn. It's tricky, though, I will say, because what do we know when we was first doing it? We don't know that the woman's box is, got issues. It's, yo, Bernie, y'all, I want y'all, don't read this comment. Don't read this comment, y'all. Don't read this shit. Don't read this bullshit that Bernie's putting out there. Don't read this, please, people. Somebody, my man Bernie, the nigga sent cash apps and shit like that, and he just jumped out the fucking window. Do not read this. Do not practice this. Please, no. I don't know, man. I guess. I'm gonna put this out there then. Fuck it. I'm not in this boat. But Bernie, how much would you? Matter of fact, how much could Kendra G pay you to eat her box? How much could Kendra G pay you to eat her box? How much could Kendra G pay you to eat her box, Bernie? Please. This stuff done took a turn now. All right. Oh. Yo, this nigga Bernie. Damn. That's my man. I claim the nigga. Fuck. I claim the nigga, man. All right, fuck it. I claim the nigga, man. He with us. Damn. Yeah, Bernie with us, y'all. This nigga out here eating box all over the damn place. Yeah, he with us. I claim the nigga. He with us, y'all. Oh, man. I did not expect this shit, man. Damn. Okay, I got a story, dog. I got a story before we go to the next video. I got a story, dog. Nigga said I'm FBA. What the fuck that mean? Give a fuck what you are. I gotta claim your bullshit. I say you down me. I gotta accept the garbage that come with you. Don't make no fucking sense, man. Fuck you mean you FBA. But check this story out. Damn. One day, I guess I had met a bitch online back then, right? And she was from Jersey. I'm from New York. So I think that bitch was like, she could have been like 24, 25. Like a dark skin, pretty but chubby bitch, right? And she was like, yo, dog, I'll give you this box, but you gotta eat it. Like, I was like, what the fuck? She was like, yo, I want you to have this box, but you got to eat it. I was like, damn, I don't be doing that. She's like, yo, you got to, I ain't say it to her, but she's like, yo, you got to eat it. So I did the wildest shit, you niggas. I did the wildest shit, son. I got this nigga. His name start with a B too. So Bernie, I got a Bernie type nigga. His name was Biz. I got a Bernie type nigga to go with me to Jersey, right? And his job was to eat her box. You know what I'm saying? I hit it first, and I was like, yo, he gonna eat you out. So you still gonna, rock. Yo, the bitch went with it. The nigga was able to eat her box out, and he was able to, pop some eggplant for his services. I was like, yo, that's crazy. This nigga, he's like Bernie to me. He was an animal. He was like, yo, I eat that bitch box. Don't know this bitch from a hole in the wall. And I hit it already. I was like, yo, this nigga's crazy. Anyway, that's the story. That's the story. I mean, she had to get hers. I had to get mine. And he was putting his work in to get his. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dang, y'all niggas crazy. But I don't know what was up with her. She just wanted her pussy ate like she, Oh, God, man. You trying to get me murdered out here? Tell the story, but also make a separate story time channel. Woo, right. Because Bernie's stories are fucking ridiculous, man. And it's true, telling their wild stories anonymously. That's one of my things for the most part. I was saying that shit to myself the other day. Nigga, you don't got to cam up to come on my platform. Just speak your shit, man. We can get to the bottom of it. Oh boy, here we go. Now I want y'all to know Bernie's typing in the chat, but he don't mind getting on live stream talking this crazy shit. So he's not a coward in any way. I ate a stripper's box one time at the strip club. That's the closest thing. Dang. All right. Let's talk. I'm not going to let you be alone, Bernie. I'm not going to let you be alone. I rock with you. Now, what will I do? What will I do? Say with a stripper. All right. The nastiest I go. All right. I'm not going to let you stay alone. Even abroad. What I like to do, I'm not going to tell y'all the ultimate one. I'll tell you the secondary one. The ultimate one, you niggas will love it. But the secondary one is, if I get like, say baddies, from, overseas or whatever, I mean, stripper, whatever I like. And, she washed, I verified shower. Now, if she matter of fact, verified shower, because it's never going to happen without that, because I want to lotion you down. So I want to lotion you down. All right? I want to lotion you down. So I'm going to lotion you down, right? So what will I do? That's close to Bernie stuff where he's not on the island. I'm going to lotion you down, start from your, I'll lay you on your stomach or whatever the case is. And I'll start from your shoulders or whatever the case is. But before I lotion your butt or whatever, I may kiss your butt or whatever the case is like that. Kiss your butt, bite your butt, outside action. Okay. I'm not like Bernie. Now, when I flip you over and I start from your shoulders and I come down before I lotion your box, I will, kiss from your belly button down to, down to your box area. I'll stay up top for the most part, and I'll, go from left to right pelvically. You understand? Kissing up top to give them the idea that I just might eat her box. You know what I'm saying? So they're building this anticipation. Is this nigga really that nasty? You know what I'm saying? So they have this built up anticipation that I'm going to eat that box. But it never happens. But yeah, that's as close as I get, Bernie. I can't do it. Now, to get paid is a different story, which I don't think that I'm getting paid to eat no box. I'm only getting paid to slay the dragon. So all that extra shit is extra, which I can't discuss as a transaction. So it's out. Then you start talking about my knowledge of box. Why would I do that? That's crazy. I guess if you niggas say y'all both went to the health doctor and all, you know how bitches try to do us? Nah, if y'all both go to the health doctor and all that bitch got a good clean bill of health, go ahead. Fuck it if you want to. But that's how the bitch is going to do you. Yes, Bernie, you had my show take a turn, man. I never thought I'd be telling stories. God, here we go. I've been there in my 20s, basically 69. Whoa, straight nasty. With a stripper in the private dance booth, not the champagne room. I suppressed that memory. Yes, Bernie brought it up. Because that's one, you and you did too. You brought it up too, because that's one of my things. Like, if I go to DR or whatever, yes, I will 69, but I'm only kissing around. So that's the only time I get real, real freaky. I'll 69 with a woman anywhere. If I think she clean, I'll 69 with her. but I'm not kissing her box. I'm kissing around it and stuff like that. And she just loves it. She really think that, you know, you're going to stick your tongue out or some wild shit. That shit crazy. Hey, yo, son. Yo, I tongue kiss that bitch pelvic area next to her box. Tongue kiss her pelvic area next to her box. Suck her skin next to her box. Like, yo, this man, he probably could eat some pussy. No, I'm just sucking all around your box. Just not. Yo, they be like, oh, they think you gonna eat that box, man. Yeah, that shit funny as hell. God. Yo, y'all niggas are nasty, man. Y'all niggas are nasty, man. Bernie, I don't do what you do. I have lines and barriers, bro. Fuck is wrong with you, man? I'm not near your areas, B. I'm close. You somewhere else with this shit, man. You're somewhere else with this, man. I'm just giving niggas new game. Tongue kiss and suck next to the bitch pussy. It's just as good. That bitch gonna try to jam your head, son. Be careful, B. They say, yo, I want that action on my box. Yo, I'm coming with the next show. I'm out of here, man. Screw y'all niggas, man. Y'all niggas crazy.